Yeah, summer is usually the time for blockbuster hits, but will there be any on Ryan's list today? We'll see. Ryan J. is a nationally syndicated film critic, reaching an audience over 1 million each week. You are so popular. Welcome back, Ryan.
I try, thank you.
It's very true. Okay, so big blockbuster time of the year. I don't know how many are going to be today, but let's start with your first movie. How do you say it? Is it R.I.P.D?
It is R.I.P.D. It stands for Rest in Peace Department.
Department. What is like?
Is this action?
Well, like
what is
PD,
it?
Police Department, R.I.P., Rest in Peace. So it's a buddy cop sort of comedy fantasy with Ryan Reynolds and Jeff Bridges, right?
I love Ryan Reynolds.
And they're dead cops who are in purgatory going after bad monsters and trying to send them back to hell. And it's not a good movie.
Really?
It's not?
No.
And it's PG-13.
It's PG-13, and I really think it's though for boys aged 10 to like 15. Like it's a very immature story and immature kind of vibe to it, and it just doesn't really work as a movie.
I was going to say, don't say anything bad about Ryan Reynolds because I love him.
No,
but what did you think was bad about Jeff Bridges?
Well, Jeff Bridges mumbles throughout the entire film, and literally to an unintelligible level. So, and it's not. I think you're supposed to be able to understand what he says. So he ineffectively has this dialect in this film, and it doesn't work. But Ryan Reynolds is great. I still like Jeff Bridges. Kevin Bacon is in it, who's fantastic. Mary Louise Parker is a scene stealer in it.
He's in everything.
He's in
6
everything,
Degrees.
right? And it's good people, bad movies. So skip this one unless you want to rent it. Or it would have been a really great video game because I feel like the premise is really cool, and like that gaming age of boys would like it. But it's not a great movie.
Okay, so skip it. Let's move on then to The Conjuring. This is rated R. Did you like this?
I did like this movie.
Was it scary?
It is. All I ever ask of a scary movie is to actually scare me, and this one did the trick.
Okay.
So I'm thrilled.
I don't know about this. What did you think in general about just the movie, the filmmakers' choices, all that?
It's really good. It's a very creepy and scary atmosphere. Like the whole movie, you're sort of feeling uneasy about it. It's based on a true story of real people who spend their life going out after demonic possession, relics and people and places. And so it was really smart how they basically showed imagery that reminds you of The Exorcist or Poltergeist or movies that are classic that really did scare you in the past. So this movie kind of taps into that sensory memory fear.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
So this is, do you feel like this is a see it on the big screen?
This is, and I was like, at first I was thinking like it's not going to give you nightmares, but it'll maybe make you second guess those like creaks and noises at night in the house. And as I was transcribing my review for my online review of this film, actually right when I was writing that line, there was a creak in the house. And it scared me so much I had to go get my dog, and I slept with my dog in the room that night because this movie is actually that scary.
Which, wait, you need to admit your dog is this big. It's a little Yorkie.
But she's so sweet. She just made me feel like not alone. I was like, if there is a demon possession in this house right now, this movie did the trick. It's a good movie.
Oh,
okay.
wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd like to hear that.
What about the way back, PG-13?
I love this movie, one of my favorite films of the year so far. It's a dramedy, and it's very effective. The comedy is so LOL, laugh out loud funny, and the drama part is actually very intensely emotional. It stars Steve Carell and Toni Collette, and then there's Sam Rockwell, who's brilliant, and Allison Janney, you see, right, well, that's Anna Sophia Robb and the young boy in the film, but Allison Janney is a scene stealer in this movie.
Really?
She deserves an Oscar nomination.
Whoa.
Really?
She's won several Emmys for The West Wing. She's a very popular TV actress. She is a character actress in film, but this movie is a breakout, standout role for her, and she's
How old is
outstanding.
she? Which one is she? Here?
We're not seeing her here.
Okay.
But,
Yeah, she's
those
older.
two, one of those guys there is a co-writer and author and director of the film. The two guys that co-wrote and co-directed this film won the Oscar for writing The Descendants, that George Clooney movie a couple years ago.
Yes.
And they're
Oh,
also
okay.
in this movie, so it's a great ensemble piece. It's definitely worth seeing on the big screen as a dramedy, even though it's not like a big effects blockbuster movie, but one of the year's best films.
What are the themes in it?
It's about being socially awkward. We all know people like that.
Awkward, yeah. Show we got the turtle.
Nice. I can't even try. But Gabby would like the turtle. But it's about being socially awkward and sort of coming of age, and every character in this film has a great story arc, and they start from point A and go to point B in this movie, and so it's a really complete film.
Well, and everybody's felt socially awkward at some point there. I mean, Tiffany never has,
know.
but she's
no clue what
felt
you're
bad
talking
for
about.
other
Yeah,
people
never.
who are socially awkward. But I mean, I think
You're
it's
very
a theme.
empathetic when I embarrass myself.
My mom always says I don't have a lot of sympathy, but I have a lot of empathy.
Nice.
So.
Nice.
Okay, what about Girl Most Likely?
This is Kristen Wiig and Annette Bening and
Love it
Darren
already.
Criss, right? Great
Yeah.
cast. It's a mediocre film. It's more of a rental because it feels like a TV movie.
Yeah.
Kristen Wiig is basically playing the same character that she played in Bridesmaids, but it's not as good as Bridesmaids.
Oh.
And if you look at the poster, like Annette Bening doesn't even look like Annette Bening in that
No.
poster. So that's
No.
kind of weird. And Darren Criss is not as good of an actor as these two, so he can't really keep up with them, but he's a good singer, and they needed a singer for the role. So.
Has Annette Bening had a lot of work done?
I can't tell. I don't think too much. She's maybe done a little bit of the Botox, but she seems to be aging nicely, sort of like Meryl Streep, right?
Yeah.
Do we
I just
think?
always think Kristen Wiig looks a little bit like Target Lady, you know, her character on SNL,
Yeah,
like
totally.
every time.
But she's doing that to herself now. She was brilliant.
Target.
Right, look, Target.
Target.
She does. Yeah, I love. We could do it all day long, and we do when we go out, right? But she's brilliant. It's just that in this movie, she's not doing anything original. It's just more of the same that we love of Kristen Wiig. So that's enjoyable, but it's nothing inventive or original. She really needs to do something new as an actress now to prove that she can do something different.
All right. Do you have a movie club coming up?
I do, but before that, Red 2 is also out new today, and that is reviewed exclusively online at my website.
What's it
So
called?
that's Red 2. It's a sequel
Okay.
to Red with Bruce Willis, John Malkovich, Helen Mirren. But
Look who's behind you.
Yeah.
it's the Smurfs. I'm so excited.
Yay!
I just went to.
I don't see Papa or Smurfette there.
Papa,
Oh,
they're
there.
both there on the poster.
Okay.
Oh, there they are.
The Smurfs, the new sequel coming out July 31st. It's awesome. I've seen it already. Can't talk too much about it, but I'm going to be celebrating it similarly to how I did Oz the Great and Powerful a few months ago. We're going to do a big party, and I want to offer the opportunity for some viewers to enter to win. To join us, go to my Facebook page, facebook.com/RyanJReviews. The screening is going to be Sunday, July 28th at noon, and we're going to have a party there in addition to just the screening, so you're going to want to show up early and have lots of activities.
Will the carpet be blue?
It's a blue carpet photo op.
Yay!
Yes. But it's going to be fun. There's
Do
going
we
to
get hats or anything?
be stickers and tattoos and masks and activity books and Smurfs, and so it's going to be a really, really
Activity
fun
books.
time.
So good
yeah.
for the kids.
Great for the kids. Yeah,
All
you can, you
right.
can win more than 2 tickets if you let me know what you need.
Okay. Well, you can
Awesome.
still write like Ryan on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, and obviously for his full movie reviews, go to his website. It's ryanjreviews.com.